We came up together, but only one can win the game today. It's Hednesford 10 against Altrincham at Altrincham's ground, whatever it's called. We've also got another game that's really not relevant today, so we're going to get straight to the box office hit against Altrincham 10 away from home, straight away in this FM18 Road to League 2, episode 9 of season 2 at Hednesford 10. Now it's all sorted, let's get into the game against Altrincham. So obviously, since you last been with me folks, it's only been a few games, but I thought this Altrincham game would be really crucial. Of course, both us and Altrincham came up from the Evo stick last year, and we have both been performing fantastically. Fair enough, Altrincham a little bit better than us, and in the last few games, definitely better than us. We've had a really poor last few games. We haven't won in the league since we beat Bradford Park Avenue in January, so we had a really sticky February, and hopefully March is a little bit better for us. So obviously we played Boston and Southport last time out, then we played Chelsea, but that don't really need to concern you with that. But since last week we lost to Stockport 1-0, we're not being able to get the goals in, and then we drew with Kettering 2-2, so it's been a really sticky amount of form for us. A really good attendance actually though, in that game against Stockport at home. But today we've got the game against Altrincham and then again against Leamington at home afterwards. So the only unfortunate bit for today in terms of injuries, you've got Wheatley's out for a bit, about 4 weeks unfortunately, due to a double hernia, and Laurie is out due to a twisted ankle for a little bit of time. Just do the training stuff before we get started. But for the game today, we're going to have Wallacott in goal, Belinga, Bailey, Oshie and Law at the back, Adams, Fitzpatrick and Foley in the middle, and then Giz come off to replacing Laurie because he's injured, and then Davis and Jarvis up front, and Skeb Horn obviously not playing because he still hasn't played a game, still hasn't scored for over, I think it's 12 competitive games, which is quite bonkers now really. He's going for a little bit of a sticky patch like Danny Glover did last year, but he's got the definite sort of potential to score those goals, so I don't think that he needs to go or anything like that, but I would like to see a resurgence in form fairly quickly, or else I will get a bit worried. But of course we have dropped out of the promotion place because of our bad form, which is all a bit of a shame, but we weren't really expected to go up this year. But I mean, whatever happens, I think here against Altrincham could really change our aims. If we win here, I think we could really aim for those top positions, whereas if we lose here, we've only really about 10 games to go. We've only got 9 games to go after this one. If we lose here, then I think it's really not necessarily all over, but it's going to be an uphill struggle to get within those comfortable playoff places. But they've got the ball anyway. Piers in our box actually, and he gets the ball but loses out because Mo Adams gets it. Keep the ball, Mo. Good. Pass to Giscombe, to Davis, to fall in the box. Jarvis! Oh, that's so close for Nat Jarvis in this game. And that's a real shame, but we've had a good start here, it seems. 8 minutes in, and I'm just about to jinx, or 7 minutes in, actually. Pritchett puts to Malt, to Pierce, to Felix, to Coyersley, I don't know, to Cork. They're playing a very nice fluid system. Wazzy on the edge of the box for them, and he's going to put it in, they're going to score, aren't they? But no, Fitzpatrick actually gets out. Forley. Right, now go. Oh, come on, Forley, that was too slow. Law. Lovely ball from Law to Davis. Ball to Jarvis, but unfortunately we lose it. Chuck Berry, number 4, got it back for them. Oh, Devlin's got it to Piers, and Wallacott saves. Good stuff. Right, we're going to have to ask for a bit more direct passing, because that was a bit of a concern, to be honest. The fact that we were just being a bit lazy there. I'm going to ask them to dribble less as well, because we want to get that passing play, sort of quick counter-attacks getting on. Obviously, there are advantages and disadvantages to every method, but, you know, we want to score goals. We can't just be lingering at the back all the time. We need to make sure we score goals, but negative effect of that is they're going to go 1-0 up. No, they're not actually. Wallacott does save that. A good save from Wallacott. And we really need to win today because the table doesn't look too brilliant in our favour. The only thing I will say, though, is that 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th are really close. And even 10th, actually. No, it's really close between 6th and 10th. So we could be anywhere, to be honest, by the end of the day, obviously, apart from 5th. Depends if Tamworth are playing today, but we're going to be between 6th and 11th by the end of the day, because I think Blythe are losing, so technically speaking we could. But anyway, that doesn't matter, you know, the maths doesn't really matter until the end of the season, does it really? But they're on the ball again. It's been quite an explosive start to the match, although there haven't been any goals. Really a good interception, there we go, by Mo Adams. But Fitzpatrick's on the ball now. Pritchard's got it for them. It's really good end-to-end play here. Just don't want to go any goals against us. Devlin's got the ball for them. He's going to put it in, they're going to score here. Piers, yep, knew it. Knew it. We haven't been clinical enough lately, unfortunately. Apparently, Tom Pearce paid for us in the past, but I knew it. We're just not clinical enough. But saying that, we did have this issue. Not necessarily the clinical issue, but we did have the playoff issue back in the Evo Stick League that we thought, oh, we're not going to make it. We had a really sticky run of form, if you remember the likes of Grantham Town, were up against us. And Altrincham took the lead of the league. Wow, there's 3 of them on 62 points. I thought that would have been 2-0 there, but it doesn't look like it. But we're not doing enough. We're not threatening enough at the front. So I don't know what's going on, whether the formation's just not working anymore or something like that. I really don't get it, but it's a real shame at the moment. But Tamworth are losing. That means they're on 52 points, but Southport are on 52, which means that we go down to 9th place, which is a bit rubbish, to say the least. But Wrexham and Boston are playing today. Now, apparently, us and Altrincham was the bigger game. I thought that would have been the bigger game, but I think it's 2-2 there, from what I've just seen. But we've lost the ball poorly, and that's 2-0. I don't think this year's going to be our year, you know. We've had a really bad run of form. We haven't won in the league for 6, counting this game. So we don't deserve to be up there at all at the moment. This is shocking. And, well, considering to be fair, Altrincham beat Kettering 7-0 in their last game. I suppose it's not too bad. But at the end of the day, the late season, we just have not been good enough whatsoever. And I'm just speechless, to be quite honest. I thought we'd have at least been in this game. But we have not threatened at all. We're going to have to go attacking rather than control. We don't want to control. But they're really controlling the game, as I say. Their strikers are really controlling the game. We're just not doing anything at the moment. We're not threatening at the front. This is supposed to, you know, spur the players on to score a goal. But it probably won't. They'll go 3-0 up just to spite me. But Piers on the ball, puts it into the box. But a nice interception from Bailey. Nice stuff. Right, Jarvis on the ball. Get it up for heaven's sake. Stop playing in the middle of the pitch. Jarvis, Giscombe to Davis. Davis in the box. Yes, it's 2-1. Dayton Giscombe gets his first assist of his Hednesford career in terms of club football and league football. And Macaulay Davis gets his first goal for a while, I believe. I think it's Jarvis and Skephorn on the top of the goal scoring sheets. That just shows really how good of a player Skephorn is. He hasn't scored for 12 competitive games, yet he's still top of the goal scoring list. Or does that show maybe that our other goal scorers haven't been too good this season? It's an interesting debate, isn't it? I'm going to tell the players to demand more though. We are 2-1 now. If we can get it to 2-2, that'll be fantastic. We are in their area now, which is nice to see. Wazzy puts it out, but Law gets it. To Fitzpatrick, to Davis again. Come on, Davis. That's a shot. Yes! Oh, my God. That's a fantastic stuff for Davis. And that puts Davis on 10. So if Davis gets a hat-trick, bit of an incentive on him because he draws in terms of goals with the other goal scorers. But what a fantastic fight back it has been for us. And I was moaning earlier. They probably will go 3-2 in about 60 seconds. But cracking target man play. I was going to say, I can't remember what position he was. But cracking play by Davis. It's 10 for Davis this season. Fitzpatrick and Giscombe share the assists. And we're back to 2-2. What a fantastic comeback that has been. We haven't even made a substitution yet, but we have to come do that now. I'll bring Griffiths on for Giscombe. I think that'll be fair. We'll bring Wright on for Bellinger. And also bring Skephorn on for Davis, because he hasn't really done, Jarvis, because he hasn't done much. And maybe this will be Skephorn's chance to prove that he's going to be good in terms of come the late season, because we really need someone like Skephorn to just score a late goal. Tell him to push forward, and hopefully we can do something. We'll go route 1. We really want to win this, even if it does come out in failure. As long as we draw, that's all that matters, really. And Rylaw's injured. Fan-blaming-tastic. Right, we're going to have to play Lewis Wright as a centre-back then, in that case. We'll just play, yeah. So we're going to have to just look for the overlap, play a narrow play. And I know Lewis Wright can't play as a centre-back for life. But yeah, that'll have to do. We'll play you as a attacking player, because he does like playing as an attacking player. And it gives us a bit more cover up front. But we're going to go for counter-attacking now. I'm happy with a draw. More than happy with a draw, to be honest. If you'd offered me a draw at half-time, I'd have certainly took it. But there's no threat at the moment. But there is a highlight here. Oh, God. Right, Brook. Out to Devlin. Adams gets it. Oshie, lovely ball to Davis. Davis. Still on the ball. Adams. Falling. Griffiths. Oh, we lose the ball. Shame. They've got a counter-attack now. Devlin. Oshie gets that back. Nice. It could have been a red card, but he timed it well. But the pass wasn't quite as good. And it's going to be 3-2. I can just feel it pull. To Malt. To Curse. I just knew it. I just knew it would happen. Okay, we are down to 10 men, but I knew it would happen. I just knew it would happen. Happens all the time lately with us. And, yeah, it's not good enough. But they put it back into the box, and it's nearly 4-2. Wow. Very nearly in the goal. Very, very, very nearly in the goal. But that could be all over. We've got another highlight here. Can we get the ball off them? That'll be brilliant. Wazzy puts it in for Malt. Wallacott gets it right. Chuck it back up now. Can Skephorn or Davies prove they can be the match winner? Well, the match drawer, if you like, here. Wallacott puts it out. Skephorn, no, loses out. Skephorn's just not been good enough right lately, unfortunately. Right, they put it back in. Piers, Devlin, into Poole. And just beyond the goal, that one is. Looks like that's going to be it, though, for us. I don't think we are offering anything up front whatsoever. But I'm just speechless at this, to be quite honest, because it's been such a topsy-turvy game. We've been on the lows, on the highs, but we've lost another game in the National League North. Deary me. Well, we had a decent fight back, but no, I'm disappointed with that, to be honest. We needed a win, and we didn't get it. I mean, Altrincham are a fantastic team, sure, but that is very disappointing. We don't have the manpower going up front, and we simply don't have it going back as well. So, can we finally get a win against Leamington? That would be brilliant. Please, come on, FM gods, just give us a win. So remember that little niggle that Law got in the last game? He's out for 7 weeks. Just feels like this season isn't quite coming to us. But we have a game against Leamington at Keys Park at home. Can we make it the first game in 7 with a win? It'd be really appreciated. And really, to be honest, we're just going to be straight with the players. I know you're all working today's the day. I have really I had a team meeting the other day with the players. I said, look, we're not doing well. We need to improve it drastically or else we're not going to get in the playoffs. I mean, I know that these teams struggle with consistency in this league, but we're just struggling to get a point at the moment. I think probably out of the last 6 games, we've probably got 4 points out of 18, which is a bit rubbish. I mean, if we'd have got maybe 7 or 8, I'd have said, meh, okay, fair enough. But to only get 4, it's a bit alarming because obviously out of 6 games, I think we've lost at least. Just not our year. I feel like a Liverpool fan again. But I don't know what to do tactically because the diamond has always worked. I've never really had to consider anything else, hence why we bought all the players necessary for a diamond. I.e., we haven't got any wide players apart from the defenders, so we can't play wide. We're really restricted as to the formation we can play, and this is just embarrassing. We're 2-0 down already. How has this happened? So yeah, I just don't know what we can do. I mean, do we put Adams in the middle? Put you up front? I just don't know what to do anymore. I just don't know what to do. This is a disaster. Right, so after that beautiful cut, we are back. Sam Oji, so basically, if you're interested, my sister came in and wanted a coat that she'd got someone for Christmas. I don't know. Anyway, Adams to Fitzpatrick. I hope he's not watching, by the way, the one who's got the coat. Anyway, Forley loses it. Oh, it's not going to be 3-0, is it? Surely not. Liam Edwards. I presume it's Liam on goal. It is Liam Edwards. I got that right. What's going on, honestly? I mean, seriously, we could fall down to 17th if we're not careful before the end of the season. That's only 9 points away. That's where Leamington are. We're not going to come back from this. We're not going to come back from this at all. But we're just playing awfully. What on earth has happened? We're just being carved open at the back. That was very nearly 4-0. Deary, deary, deary me. It's a plot twist anyway, this is for the Hednesford town side, because it looks like we're all doing well, you know, we're flying high with Altrincham, and today has really been a crucial episode, well, an ironic episode to be honest. So it's meant to be recorded, you know, as the return back to form. Hasn't quite worked like that though, has it? But saying that, we all remember the story of Istanbul with Liverpool, it's not quite over yet. Anyway, Adams to Skephorn. So, in summary, we seem to lose the ball when we get up the top of the pitch. Then they counter-attack on us, and then we do a bad thing. Yep, look. It's happened again. Right, we need to make some tactical change. We're going to go deeper in terms of the defence. We're going to go route 1, balance play, and just play fluidly, but play a deep defensive line so that they don't counter on us so much. But we need to get a goal quickly or else we're just completely out of this tie. And I think this could be a massive thing for the... I mean, honestly, this could be the end of us as Hednesford Town manager. I know it sounds absolutely ludicrous, so our job is untouchable at the moment. But, thinking about it, we've had a team meeting with the team. That hasn't changed things. We've changed tactics subtly. And that hasn't done anything. So what can we do? Is this just a blip or is this the end? Anyway, Griffiths has a shot. Nothing happens. That was a bit appalling, to be quite honest. Nothing really happening there. We haven't been clinical. We can't defend. But we need to play against a team who are shocking. Get a win and really get our hopes back up. But this game seems to not be over. And the only worrying thing is we've got a lot of highlights. And they're through again. Edwards is through. And very nearly 4-0. How has Edwards missed that? It could well easily be 6-0 to Leamington. And are we finally finding that we can't compete in this league? Was it just a fluke before? But did we do a Leicester in the first few games of this season? Because if we finish 17th at the end of the season, that is so unjust. I mean, that's probably the minimum. We're not going to go down, I don't think. But on current form, we deserve to go down. I mean, that should have been another goal. But I just don't know what to do. I honestly do not know what to do at all. They're dominating us here. And I think we need to have a rethink. A massive rethink. And I keep saying we have to have a rethink. I'm only saying that because it looks good. I don't know what to do. I've got absolutely no idea. I've got absolutely no idea what to do. Right, second half starts. I'm just speechless once again. I mean, we are seriously losing out in this playoff battle now. We're 4 points off the playoffs, which is a real worry. You know, we've only got 8 games to go after this. Yeah. And with this, well, we're not gonna get any points out of today's game. I can tell you that one now. But this is a serious one. And we just keep conceding possession. And our attack has usually been really good. We usually have a really good attack. And it's usually our defence, to be fair, that isn't that good. Whereas we haven't got the attack, but we still haven't got the defence, so it doesn't make a difference. This is, well, no. I don't know what to say anymore. I really don't know what to say. So I don't quite know what I can do to make this any better. Sam Carter, though, is going to come on for his debut, finally, after signing in the summer for us. He's been lurking in the reserves for a while. Can he make a nice appearance? Skephord puts it in, nothing happens. Carter doesn't get to it. He does get to it there, though. That's a good interception. Bailey, lovely ball through to Skephorn, but they lose it again. Carter, Forley, Davis, to Skephorn. Oh, I thought Skephorn had got his first goal of a while there. Jarvis back into Carter. Carter gets a goal. That's it, Sam Carter. Fantastic stuff. And that is really nice to see, a goal on his debut. Bit of inspiration to the team. He was really involved in the creation of that goal. And to be fair, we might have to play him a little bit more. He seems to be really good there. It might have just been a lucky thing, just to show us that he's a good player. But he seems to be really involved in that passage of play, which is really good. And I still don't think we're going to come back from this, but you never know. Billy Jones, Jarvis. Loses it to Giles. To Burns for them. Come on, just get the ball back. They've got so many players. It seems like they've got such a domination compared to us. Lee and Edwards put it into the box for Giles. To Obafemi, whatever. And it's 4-1. I mean, we got a goal back. But yeah, as it says there, they're doing us. They're just running around us. They're making complete mugs of us here. And, well, we've got nothing else to lose. I mean, we're lower than 9th now. We're off the league table screen. I am bulk recording these, but leave your suggestions down in the comments anyway, as to what we should do. Because I generally don't know what to do. This is really worrying me. Deary, deary me. I don't know why the camera's shaking. It probably will shake if I start doing this. Yeah, it will. I'm just trying to make things up now. I'm just trying to shorten the time between now and full time. Because finally the end's near. Fitzpatrick puts it in. We lose out again. Is it just the depth problem? I don't know. Are the players getting too tired? I simply don't know. Forley into Jarvis. Back to Fitzpatrick. To Forley again. And it's over the bar. Right, they're gonna put it in and score, aren't they now? Yeah. typical. Typical. I mean, we're closer to the... I think we're probably closer to the bottom half of the table now than we are to the playoffs. Not quite, but we are pretty... Yeah, we are actually. 12th the bottom half, isn't it? So, what an episode. What an episode. Yeah, unacceptable. Oh, that's the webcam only. Hello. Oh, that's the straight. Oh, look at these. Fantastic. I've lost the plot. I've really lost the plot. Anyway, I've been TIJ. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 PM for the verdict. Probably going to get sacked, aren't we? See you guys later. Goodbye.